Basically, those are truffles from one of the major brands in Poland called Wagon. It's the castle, it used to be the capital of Poland. Yeah. And basically, it's one of the most famous brands in Poland that they do chocolate and chocolate stuff. And you can already smell.
I smell it straight away.
Yeah. They're like again, they are very powerful, full of flavor. So.
Some more tiny packages.
Yeah. Normally we got something like a mix of lots of them. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it.
Yeah. For them. So normally they have a lot of different flavours, but
exactly. A lot of wraps on the floor.
Shut up! It's somewhere, but it's not in my mouth.
There we go.
It's again chocolate. I'm scared of chocolate.
I'm not struggling.
It can stain.
Yeah.
Is that not alcohol? It tastes like alcohol.
Got froth in this one as well. And it's froth.
Yeah, it's basically rum taste. I know it. We have a drunkie.
So yeah, we have something similar here. Rum truffles is but the rum truffles are like a ball that's rolled in chocolate sprinkles rather than a coating like these are.
Basically, we got a lot of something like that with hazelnuts or cream filling. They are always covered in chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah, I give that a 10. That's really nice. I like that. That's good.
9. It's sweet, but it's not so overpowered sweet.
I'll give it a 2. I don't like alcohol sweet myself.
Aww.
What? I don't know. Alcohol sweet. It tastes weird.
So we've got a British classic, these jelly babies. So these are basically gelatin in a baby shape, and then you they cover it in flour, which is horrible, and it's like,
baby flour.
Let's say, unfortunately, I've tried them previously, and I'm more than happy to have handouts now, because I don't have to feel that corn flour, that it's no. So now I can eat it.
And so basically there's 2 ways of eating these. That you can bite the head off first, or you can kind of stick it in your mouth and let savour the flavour.
Oh,
I hate it when things rhyme.
Why do you have to start from the head?
Because you have to kill it quick, it's humane.
Ah, fair enough.
Nothing.
I tried to wrap one. And they got different flavors. That's what I
Yeah,
remember.
there are different flavours.
Yeah, this time I can feel that
Yeah,
flour.
the
I'm more
corn
than
stuff.
happy. Now I can eat them.
Oh my life.
I think he ate all of them.
I think so.
And again, a jelly,
Yeah, it's another jelly.
but more delicate.
Yeah.
And again, it's very sweet. But this time it's okay. I really like jelly babies, so I would give them 8.
8. Right. Well, I give them a 6, maybe a 7. It would be a 10, but I really hate the feeling of cornstarch.
I'll give it a 9 because I like tasting that mix.
But I could guess it would be a high score from the way you ate them.
No. You can always eat them just straight for a bag. You don't have to.
Yeah, just take the whole bag.
You can't eat too many though.
You can't eat
You can't eat
too
10
many,
many.
just one bag of them at a time. Is that about the size then? Right, so we've got a couple of other Polish foods.
Yeah, depending what do you want.
What I want is to throw this one in the fire.
I think Lewis.
I think for this, because it's a quite big cup, maybe you can fit it inside your mouth.
Don't want to, but
Try it first, can you?
yeah, I can get rid of that. It won't
No,
fit
no.
under the sofa.
No, I know that what you prepared for me, so you have to try that.
So you're going to have to explain what this is.
Basically, it's called kefir. It's fermented yogurt.
So it's gone off yogurt in a bottle, and he's trying to kill us.
Big lad,
Yes,
I couldn't get hold to fermented milk.
Yeah, I'm glad about this. He couldn't get the fermented milk, so he went with the yogurt instead.
Basically, we are using that as a drink during dinner with, I don't know, mashed potatoes, settled down egg, fried egg, something like that.
So you can cook with it, like mix it into mash. Like,
No, it's
No?
just to drink assisted
drink
by.
with alongside.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
Oh, I
I'm
forgot.
skeptical.
I forgot it was shaped before.
Make sure we get all that nastiness from the
Oh
bottom
yeah.
mixed in.
If you pour it to a glass, you can see the chunks inside of the milk.
Okay. That sink's gonna get another visit, I think. Alright, let's get this over with.
Chug, chug, chug.
I'll chug you in a minute.
It's got a yogurty smell.
I'll give you a yogurty sound. Oh god, I could smell it. Yeah. Not as bad as I expected. It's kind of like, I don't know, melted blue cheese. It's got very much a cheesy flavour.
It's basically a sour milk, but more yogurt.
Yeah, it's not like you would expect. You put a yogurt in the fridge and it goes bad.
No, that one has a special culture of bacteria that they turn.
This tastes like the drinks of yogurt. So you open that, put a little bit one off.
Exactly.
So
So that's it.
Okay,
It's not so bad like you thought.
I'll give it a 3 because I couldn't drink whole one of it, but it tastes a little bit like a cheese drink.
a bit sour, a bit, doesn't it? Yeah. A bit sour.
It is a sour yogurt basically.
Right, check in tomorrow and I'll give you my review on how much I vomited from it.
I'm not, to be honest, I'm not fan of it, so I'm gonna give 1.
So we've got a 3 from the person who was dreading it, a 1 from the person who is responsible for
I
it,
got halfway too. I got halfway.
and we've got a non-committal.
Basically, yes.
Right,
Because
but-
I really don't like it.
so you don't like it, but you thought you'd subject us to it. Okay. I
You
see.
want to try Polish
See how
food.
it is, isn't it?
Right.
I used to drink that almost every Sunday.
So in retaliation, I've got Turkish Delight. Now, I got this because I saw a GIF or a meme that said 3 of the worst foods you can get in Europe or in the UK.
I
This
don't
was
want
one of them.
it. I don't want it.
A Turkish Delight.
A Turkish Delight. So it's basically
Whoa, sorry.
It's
I think the milk wasn't good.
it's a gummy Turkish Delight in
Yeah.
chocolate,
Ugh.
but it's like a bar, so I'm going to have to try to cut it up a bit.
I think
You got so many.
we got a Kefir here.
So if you watch my channel, you know how irresponsible I am.
Don't shut the table in it.
Yeah, it's a glass table. Be careful.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't Turkish Delight shouldn't be jelly? Not chocolate. I saw only Turkish Delight on
Wow. I don't want
the
this.
Chronicles of
I don't
Narnia.
want-
Yeah,
Well,
that,
jelly.
that was Turkish Delight. It's like a jelly with the cornstarch.
But
Okay,
that's
pretend
chocolate.
to eat
This
it.
is wrapped in chocolate. Or
Oh,
treated
it
in
is
chocolate.
jelly inside.
Ugh, I don't like it.
It's a weird jelly.
Hmm.
It's a slime jelly.
So, you know I'm trying to think how not to be rude about this. When a woman walks past you and she's wearing so much perfume, you can kind of taste it. It's got a little bit of that kind of flavour to it. It's like,
A rose flavor. A very rosy flavor.
yeah.
I like it.
I was trying to talk to him and he likes it.
What?
But I give it a 10 because I know how much Crimson is hating it right now.
Why?
I don't know, he doesn't like it.
I would say because it's not so sweet finally. 9.
Wow.
I really like it. And the jelly, it's not like jelly, it's just dissolved in my muzzle, but not... I can't describe it. It's like completely full. I really like it.
Okay, well there we go. We've got a very high score there.
Mm-hmm.
And Crimson,
Look at the score, it don't deserve a score.
So 0.
Not bad.
Yes.
Doesn't deserve a score.
okay,
zero.
it doesn't even get a score.
No.
Right, so I think that's 2 more Polish things on the table, and then 2 more British type items.
So I think first we're gonna go with that, because 7 days we got also here. But that's Hałwa. How to... Basically it says crush sesame seeds, turn it to a bar.
Right.
I think
So-
that will be the best to describe.
So it's a sesame seed bar.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to have to chop this one up as well.
Yeah.
So if you pop it on there.
It's basically like a piece of brick. And it's quite dry.
Okay.
Crumbly as hell.
It's not crumbly, it's only because it is dry. It doesn't
So
fall
I'll
apart.
bit of this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
Looks cool.
What's wrong?
Oh, I missed mine.
No, it fell apart. No,
Okay.
it's very dry, I told you.
The flavour is really nice, but the texture, if you've ever been sanding with a power sand and you get all that dust,
Oh.
it feels as though I just licked the workbench that was covered in that dust.
What the crap?
I love the flavour, but I think I'm going to be dehydrated for a week.
I thought
Don't
it's
eat
dry.
sand.
Yeah, it's like sand or sawdust.
You can have them in different color, like
Eyes are watering.
in different tastes, like coffee, like chocolate, like
Oh, God.
pistachios, vanilla flavor.
So you get different. So Gray was just saying you get different flavours like oak sawdust,
Different place with sand.
cherry
Yes.
sawdust.
Oh my god.
No, I like the flavour, but I cannot get over that texture. I think maybe if you were to dissolve that in water so it wasn't so...
You would breathe it in, couldn't you?
I never heard to put that in water, but maybe I will try one.
Maybe I'll try that with the last bit, see what happens.
Oh.
I think Crimson doesn't like it.
Based on the flavour, I give it a 10. Based on the texture, I give it a 0.
So
So
5.
levelling those out,
It's 5.
it's begrudgingly a 5.
You're trying to poison me, aren't you?
No, it's not poisonous.
I think canaries would really enjoy it.
What will you give it?
1, I'd say. 1. That's been generous.
He's been generous with a 1.
I can tell you that I can eat that a lot, but in small quantities at a time. It's very nice. I would give it 7, 8. The best it would be pistachios because it got a lot of pistachios
Oh, I do like
nuts
pistachios.
in it. Ah.
Right. So I'm going to move swiftly on to something that's a little less powdered. So we've got Jaffa cakes. Now, quick story, very quick, or not so quick. Basically, Jaffa cakes they went to court over whether they were going to pay biscuit tax or not. Now, they put a plate of Jaffa cakes in the courtroom and a plate of biscuits. And what won the case was they picked up a Jaffa cake and went, look, it's gone hard. It's a cake, it goes hard when it's stale. And the biscuits had gone all soft, so clearly it's a cake, not a biscuit, and so they didn't have to pay biscuit tax.
What do you mean biscuit tax?
There is
This English thing.
basically there is tax on biscuits.
I think that's for another video.
Maybe. Okay, I might have to cut that because Gray is being a bleh. Right, so yeah, these are basically, they're a spongy cake with a bit of kind of jam filling and then chocolate on top.
Ugh.
Oh, we got something similar.
Ugh.
It's called Delici.
Okay, that didn't work.
I think you squeezed.
What are you doing?
You try to open the
He's
door.
failing. He's failing miserably.
How they should be so crumbled?
Yeah, they're meant to come like that. That's how they look.
Okay.
Now.
Yeah. So once when I was younger we had a competition and I managed to fit 7 of those in my mouth at once.
I would say it's almost the same what we got in Poland. It's called Delicje Szampańskie. Almost, I would say, in 95% it's almost exactly the same what we got.
Okay, so you've got the same thing.
Almost the same. Yeah.
What's the company, isn't it? What's the company?
Completely different company and called completely different. And I think there is a big difference in jelly because that's more marmalade than jelly.
Yeah, it's more of an apricot. Yeah, it's an apricot marmalade sort of.
But it's a marmalade, it's not a jelly. We have them with jelly instead of marmalade.
Okay, well that's my bad description.
Okay.
Mac?
So what will you give?
I give it 8. 8. I got 8 fingers.
I give it 7 because that's how many I can fit in my gob at once.
I really like them. Also the same in Poland, so 8.
Cool.
So the next 7 days.
Oh god. I don't know what it is.
It's a croissant with filling. Normally we have them with chocolate filling and vanilla flavor. That one is vanilla and strawberry.
So we've got a vanilla strawberry flavoured or filling flavoured
Croissant.
It sounds nice, but I'm very sceptical to say.
So what's the thing with it being called 7 days? Is that how long it takes to go off?
No, to be honest, I really don't. I remember when they introduced them in Poland, it was something about that it could be everyday snack.
Ah, so you can eat it 7 days in a week.
Exactly.
Is it one of the 5 a day or something?
But I even don't know if it's a Polish product. But we have them, yes. I think that would be best. But we have them in. Don't cut my fingers, God.
Oh, it escaped.
Where? Where hasn't it gone?
Okay, things are going wrong.
Where's it gone?
It's there.
The scissors.
Oh god.
Okay, I've now got a knife to cut it with. I don't know where the rest of it went.
And
Okay, that's
somewhere on the floor. I think when he use cleaver it will be better. Exactly.
It's baking stuff already.
So there we go, we've got a few pieces. Leave the end bit because I've probably not got any filling.
And probably that's very common.
You must be pause.
Yeah, be careful because that's a jelly again. You want that one or that one? Be careful.
Okay. Yeah. Go.
It's a croissant with filling.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. It's just kind of a croissant. There's a bit of jam in there. I didn't really taste much vanilla. Yeah.
So I think I've got most of vanilla. I didn't taste almost no jelly.
Oh, he's still the vanilla.
You still the jelly.
He's a very vanilla wolf.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's tasty. I give that an 8. That's good.
On that flavor, I would give 7. But I got a bit better one.
I think 7 because it's a bit chewy, the croissant. It's not like he's fresh cooked, for example. So,
Oh yeah, that's all.
so that's one of the negatives for me, but
Those are
if it
more.
had fresh, it'd be like 10. So.
Those are more like industrial croissants. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's not as nice. It's not
You can buy
a bit
6,
chewy.
7 of them in a bag.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's
I
that
first
kind
of
of
like fresh
croissant.
myself.
It's not the fresh one like you have freshly baked.
Right.
So I got for now one last thing.
I get it
What
right.
is that?
So we've got Wagon Wheels.
Wagon Wheels.
Now these are the jam edition because I don't really like them without jam. It's very boring. You get them in a red packing. It's just they're the original ones. So basically, it's a
God, wrappers.
biscuit with
Oh,
some
God.
marshmallow and some jam, then all coated in chocolate.
Wait, so you want? So it's a
And we don't have scissors now to take break.
sugar with sugar
Is that-
covered in chocolate.
It's that marshmallows or biscuit, it's got jam and covered in chocolate. Pretty much.
Okay.
You can open them though, and you
I think I'm gonna have diabetes after that.
get it opening it. Because they're very hard to open with hands.
What are you on about?
Opening the wrapper. You're not ready! Meow! Meow!
Oh, it's so big.
That's what she said.
No.
So there we go. Got some pieces.
I'm scared it's gonna be again so sweet that I can't stand it. Especially when it's that marshmallow.
I hope that hit the floor.
I ate one bit of it. It's fine.
Ah, that's tasty. Very much makes me think of picnics. That's where we'd have those.
It's a sugar with sugar covered in a sugar.
And lots of sugar.
No, again if I use a dark chocolate, okay, I would let it go. But it's a milk chocolate. It's again sugar. No,
Yeah.
it's too sugary. Where's that aloe vera? Okay, I'm gonna give it now free.
So free.
It's just getting higher.
It's helping.
It gets free. That's one for the chocolate, one for the marshmallow, one for the jam.
Exactly. No more.
Yeah, I give that. Yeah, I give it a 5. It's kind of standard. It's not very exciting.
I think that's good because that's killed all the taste.
Is that bad?
Is that bad?
Yeah. I'll give it a 6. I always had it since I was a child, so it's very nostalgic for me. So.
Right. So I'm going to take a quick pause in the video here. Move this stuff off and get a new batch of things. So-
Okay.
Right.
I will have it.
Oh.